first water simulation tests, some of the first decent-looking water coming back, and just kind of, wow, this is pretty amazing stuff. And it was just so energizing getting that from him, because then he could start to see what the film was going to do from that side as well.
One of the other things that I find very impressive is the level of acting and animation in the film, because one of the things Andrew was adamant about from day one is
adamant a lot in these things.
Do I? You were.
I was.
And it was good. It was just that he didn't want overly anthropomorphized fish. Yes, they had to act. Yes, they had to express things. I mean, there is a story to tell.
Yeah, could you use the grammar of natural fish motor movements?
And that's a very limiting thing with these fish. I mean, it's a face on a body.
How do you use all you got, right?
That's a big challenge for the animators. But they also then had to deal with the idea of gravity and density, which they did superbly while acting.
You love when the animators would go, oh, there's basically two types of swimming. There's rowers and there's flappers.
Right.
Just to suddenly find those keys, they just help you so much. The amount of, firsts that came with this film, I mean, not only from what made it on the screen, but what had to go behind the scenes to make all that was... I mean, we had completely reorganized the pipeline of how we made a movie, for instance.
I remember getting in discussions with people saying, well, no, that's not how you make a computer animation. It's like, okay, there's only ever been 5 of these things, and we did them all. So, if there are some rules...
It's almost as if I didn't work on it, because it's like this whole other thing, better than you could possibly imagine. And then, of course, the sequel.
first thing we do transition in various ways of the surface of water, but we can't do that. We can at most do a million. And so we have a lot of tricks that go into taking this fairly coarse-grained description of the dynamics, turning it into a surface as the surface moves around, and then shading the transition in various ways of the surface from a solid surface of water breaking down into spray.
It's the Muppets meeting the world.
Visited by some joyous creatures who have become friends. I visited them in the desert of New Mexico and in a mysterious mansion in a certain East Coast metropolis. But they live all over, wherever there is innocence, wherever there is memory or magic. This is such a place, among the efficient professionals making a movie on location near Albuquerque. This was just about the last day of shooting for an adventure film that will open soon at a theater near you, as they say. It has a lot of stars, almost none of them people. This is the second feature movie of The Muppets. That rowdy band of players that has now completed a final year of television program and is about to go big time, directly into our world by their inventor,
called The Rascal Rabbit Show in Las Vegas. Paid $10 a week. And I knew it was just the beginning.
Into the Muppet world.
I think it was probably a terrible show. I
For the
didn't even
future,
know
we're
what
taking the characters out into the room.
eventually,
And that's a lot of
I
fun.
doing puppets and like
The real world
that
is
was
supposed to be
55. I was in
big
the
and
military, got shipped
cool,
out, so I lost
and
that
the
show.
Muppets are
And in
so
60, I got
innocent.
back into
Aren't you
TV.
afraid you'll harm them?
Boston. Jim Henson was scouting for
Well,
somebody to play Big Bird Oscar. He saw me
No, I
doing my
think
show, came
that's
backstage, and said, would you like
it's
to
the
join me?
Muppets meeting the world.
I thought that was sort of like,
I think that's
now
one
I
of
knew
their
who Jim
appeals.
Henson
They
was. The Muppets were
this kind of
big by any means at
innocence
that time, but
of
I saw them all
a
on Ed
person
Sullivan
meeting
and
the
other
world for the
shows.
first time.
And so if I was a drummer, some fellow come along and said, I got a bound from Liverpool. Would you like to be my drummer then? To me, if there's a Beatles in the puppet world, it was the Muppets. Jim Henson was very humble himself, very interested in other people, and I never saw him. I'd see him upset, but he never reacted against something. And one day, when the early days of the show, I wasn't as disciplined as he in fact was. We were doing scenes in Sesame Street, little scenes where the anything
The
Muppets,
Great
where they
Muppet
could put
Caper,
different eyes,
the newest
big
accumulation of
pig,
Muppet madness
dragon,
for the
and I
movies.
kept missing the opening note.
There's very
with the lip
few
sync.
things that we do that
I
we
missed
created. I think
lip
we've
sync, so
invented
everyone
very
likes
little.
ice cream.
But what we've done is
it's one
we've
of my
taken a lot of
problems.
different techniques that,
And,
from all different forms
so
of puppetry and
we
television.
were watching playbacks,
and
and
sort
the
of put them
third
all
time I
together
had still
into
done it
one.
wrong.
Okay, thank you.
Jim, a lot of people crowded around one of the monitors to watch the playback.
At the
And
moment,
so
we're doing
he
some
saw
new
an
things
empty
with radio
monitor
control
on the other side.
and
He
we're
walked over
different
close and
ways of
looked at that
manipulating it.
himself, and he didn't see me walk up behind him. And I heard him quietly say, garbage,
The artist
garbage.
is the
And it
person
went like a knife through me. I
who,
said,
with
oh,
the
God.
performer,
I said,
creates
Jim,
the
I'm
show.
sorry. I'm going to resign. I'm not good enough to be a
What I do
volunteer.
is help them all
And he
as much
turned
as I
around and
can
turned
by
right
making it
back.
possible for them.
I wasn't talking
Caper,
about you.
the newest
He
accumulation
said,
of
I
Muppet
read
madness
this stuff
for the
today.
movies.
I didn't think I was doing a
There's
very good
very
job.
few things that we
Intro
do
that
that
thing,
we
listen to
created.
this
I
little
think
tiny
we've
bell.
invented
If you hear
very
that bell,
little.
just open
But what
the
we've done
mouth,
is we've
and
taken
it
a
will
lot of different
be
techniques
just right.
that
When we
from
started,
all
you know,
different
Jim
forms of puppetry
told
and
me he wanted me to
television
play two
and sort of
characters.
put them all
He
together
described
into
the
one
bird.
thing.
Initially, just a silly, goofy bird. And the other was Oscar the Grouch. No
At the
one was
moment,
trying
we're
to
doing
use
some
the
new
voice
things with radio
that was
control
getting down to the
and
nitty-gritty.
we're
Yes, I
different
have a
ways of
question.
manipulating
What is it, Oscar? What is the capital of South Dakota?
I had to go across
The
town in a
artist
cab.
is the
So I
person
hailed a cab and got in. The guy says,
who, with the
"Where to,
performer,
Mac?"
creates the
So I
show.
said, "Well, what a great voice." And he had a cigar on one side of his
What
mouth.
I do is help them all
Voice
as
came
much
out
as I can
like this.
by making it
And I
possible for
said,
them
"That's
to do
perfect." So
things
when I got out of the cab,
which
I
without
kept saying,
these
"Where to,
devices
Mac?
they
Where to,
otherwise might
Mac?"
not be
So I'm
able to
trying to
achieve.
learn to do this voice, and I could imitate that. very
His
well.
name
He
is
sounded
Paz
like
Pazaka,
I
and he's
never
a wizard.
tried that.
He works
I
in the
swear if I hadn't
farthest
looked at him
corner
singing,
of the lowest
talking out of the
floor
corners
of a beautiful
in
old
his
town.
rearview mirror, 'cause I'm sitting on
Well,
it.
it's
And,
Down here,
so I
he
got Oscar's
mumbles
voice
and
that way.
creates and invents marvelous devices that delight.
we're taking a character characters out into the real world.
ever
And
said
that's a lot of fun.
me?
When I
The
did
real
Big
world
Bird,
is supposed to be
it's a lot of fun.
big and
And Oscar
cool,
is too, because it's a
and the
totally different
Muppets
experience.
are
After
so innocent. Aren't you afraid you'll harm them?
I've got a few more scenes at the end in
No, I
there
think
with
that
Oscar.
whole,
And it's almost
the Muppets
therapeutic
leading the world.
because I've been sweet,
I
nice
think
all
that's
day,
one
and
of
now
their appeals.
Oscar
They have
has kept
kind
me
of,
one of the most negative,
an
cantankerous
innocent
characters on television.
of a
Even though he's on
person
a
leading
children's
the
show.
world for the person.
And so it's a lot of fun. I've never played a character like that. I call it my, remember Happy Days. I remember the Fogs. Well, Oscar's not Fogs. He's gone.
Hey, you and me, Skinny.
The one great thing about television is we're small here. We don't have to get at the bottom while we're manipulating. Everyone has only one eye. It's the camera's lens. If I turn this way, it's like he's very sad, and I lower his eyes. And
The great
Ethan
Muppet
looked
Caper,
very unhappy.
the newest
He took it
accumulation
forward.
of Muppet
His mouth
madness
goes up.
for the
It
movie.
really just, it's a stiff mouth. It doesn't change like a focus. You can't change his expression.
Very little.
Focus is
But what we've
always
done
look
is
like
we've
they're
taken a
rather
lot of
pleased.
different techniques
And
from
so,
all
but
different forms of puppetry and television.
at the camera,
And sort
and
of put
this
them all
way or
together
that,
into one.
the puppeteer learns to study the expressions
At the moment, we're
that go
doing
along
some
with
new things with
emotions
radio
that we're
control
portraying.
and we're different ways of manipulating. The artist is the person who, with the performer, creates the show. What I do is help them all as much as I can by making it possible for them to do things which, without these devices, they otherwise might not be able to
One
achieve.
time I got a lovely letter from Saskatoon,
His name
Saskatchewan,
is Boz
Tecumseh,
Backus,
and
he's
it
a
was from
wizard.
a woman
He
who had
works
a
in
little
the
4-year-old boy
farthest
named
corner
Christopher.
of the lowest
And she
floor of a
heard
beautiful old townhouse.
sniffling. Big Bird was in a
Down
scene
here, he
where
mumbles
he was the
and
only child
creates and
around, and
invents
so he was
marvelous
very sorry for
devices
himself
that
because all the
delight.
kids had gone off to
He
school
thinks
when
of
he was
us
too young.
smiling and chuckling,
And so
and he smiles and chuckles
she hears
while he
Christopher
works in the
watching the show,
Muppet
and
factory.
then she was busy in the kitchen.
We do
She
quite a
hears
lot
the
of
sniffling and crying.
remotely
She
controlled
goes, "What's wrong,
puppets and
Christopher?"
devices.
Big
props,
Bird's just like
special
me.
effects
He's
stuff.
all
This is
alone all day
basically a
because the
special
kids, his
effects
older brothers and
syndrome
sisters
here.
were out to school.
And
And so
so
he
what we
saw
put together
himself and actually identified with Big
is
Bird.
stuff that
who was,
you just don't
hardly an
make.
ordinary
You
little
have to
child.
think it up and
The
then
bird
design it and
became,
put it together. It's
as I
design
said
work.
earlier, he was, Bird was,
Our story begins on a chilly day in a late autumn.
and when I
Emmett
said
Otter and his mom were heading up the river, rolling and singing.
If you put Oscar in the boat and put it in a pond, the puppeteer cannot row that boat, nor can he operate the otter. Now what I did was, in this particular instance, is to make it possible for this to happen. So I'm really no, I'm a helper.
Mushroom City. The Mushroom City. Annual tour filming a mushroom parade.
it was really fun to see the theater. And here the children got to one of the scenes, Big Bird gets kidnapped by some unscrupulous carnival guys, and they pay and the affected children filmed it.
For a man who likes to fiddle with
Because they're all
gadgets
crying.
and invent, this job must be some kind of pinnacle of peace.
Down in the spray and then sliding.
I'm in big trouble. Could you do me a favor?
Sort of holding on. And
I can't get out of here, and I want to. So, could you come to Mr. Hooper's store, Sesame Street?
We used to be
So
able
the
to
first
take
thing we
two
do-
shows every day, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. And we take longer now because we have much more special effects and a lot more competition. But when we made the movie, it was slow motion. Often it would take an hour and a half, 2 hours for you to put new tracks down for a tracking shot.
this sort of takes all the particles.
So I did spend a lot of time reading magazines, sitting in the Winnebago, a lot of waiting. At one call one day, I was called at 1 p.m. and I had to wait so long, and we filmed it at 6 a.m. following morning. And there was no sleep that night.
It's Miss Finch. Oh,
down in the spray.
We're now taping our 40th year of the show and celebrating the 25th anniversary of this nice movie, Follow That Bird. So I hope you enjoy the movie.